That is what could be heard tonight after a heated public hearing on the Google data center. It was standing room only. That's how many people showed up to share their concerns about the controversial data center. 21 Alive reporter Eddie Rexsiedler was there. He joins us in studio now with more. Eddie.
Amr, by the time the meeting started at 6 p.m., the room was already packed and there was a line out the door as people came in to let IDEM officials know they are not happy with the data center project.
You know, you give them an inch and they'll take a mile, and that's exactly what's happening here.
Thursday's public hearing brought Allen County residents in front of IDEM officials as state leaders prepare to make a decision on a new permit for the Google data center. The company behind the project is asking the State Department to allow a significantly larger number of diesel generators, cooling towers, and diesel tanks, further increasing the data center's potential gas emissions.
Many of us asked for a public meeting, which would mean that IDEM could have done a conversation back and forth and answered some questions for us. We did not get that.
What they got instead is a public hearing where IDEM officials take in the community's feedback before making their decision on the permit.
But if no one's talking to us and no one's responding to us, then we can't fight for our community's best interest.
Many residents have cited a lack of transparency and communication since the project broke ground last year.
Unfortunately, through a series of closed-door meetings, non-disclosure agreements, and deliberate withholding of information, our local government has sold us out. They have invited Google in, and the center has already broken ground.
Throughout the nearly 2-hour hearing, dozens of residents took the stage, and a common theme persisted in nearly everyone's testimony.
Deny this permit.
Maya Pfeffer lives near the data center site. She says she's not optimistic about the department's upcoming decision.
This is obviously a big priority that the governor has stated he wants Indiana to be at the head of this AI boom, right?
Community advocate Kimberly Kozan says this shouldn't even be up for debate.
Come up with better, they're a tech company. They said they would be innovative. That's the only thing, out of a lack of transparency, the only thing they've given us is to say, we're going to come up with the most innovative solutions on this site. And they're giving us 100-year-old solutions.
Veteran Chuck Linville closed his testimony with an appeal to the IDEM representatives.
I know you're going to do whatever you want to, but when you go home and after you've made your decision, are you going to be able to look your family in the eye 20 years from now and say, I did that, and be proud of what you did? Thank you.
More than 20 people were not able to speak today due to the time constraint. IDEM officials denied our request for comment. They will be taking in the public's feedback until Monday the 17th before making their official decision on the permit. We're still waiting to find out when that could be. Reporting in studio, Eddie Rexsiedler, 21 Alive News.